Hello and welcome to episode 6 of our Let's Roleplay Crusader Kings 2 as... well, Asturias. I really suppose that we are the... I've forgotten who we are. The Cantabria dynasty we're role-playing as, rather than the country. But... anyway, first I'll just say sorry this has taken so long. I've just been busy over the last weeks. It's been a bit longer than between episodes than I like. But... well, things aren't really looking great for the Kingdom of Asturias here. We lost... well, the Duchy of Asturias, which is split our kingdom in half, with, well, my family, as in myself in Corona, and my son in Santiago, holding land over there, and our vassals over this side, separated by the Ummayad Sultanate, which, as you can see, is much larger and just incomparably powerful. We've basically got next to no hope of defeating them militarily unless we save up a lot of money and buy some mercenaries. You know, we're going to get our son a wife here. Hopefully one that will get us a decent alliance. King of Pictland. That alliance is only going to come into play in 6 years' time. Any alliances down here? Person holds a claim to some titles. King Girth the Just. It's not going to be a powerful kingdom, and they probably won't have boats to help us out anyway. The King of York. Let's just try looking at people who are of an age where we can actually marry them, and we'll start at the ones who, well, we'll be able to marry soon, I suppose. A count, a patrician, count, baron, bishop. Duchess isn't a bad choice there. The Grand Mayor of Genoa, not really worth anything. A bishop, a baron, baron, chief baroness. Surely someone must... an earl of Middlesex, not worth a lot. Barons, bishops, baron. King Girth the Just. This might actually be the best bet here. I'm guessing King Girth is from... oops, lost the woman, there she is. King Girth is the petty kingdom of Essex, so it's the smallest and weakest of the English kingdoms. Actually, let's go back and try find the one who was from York. I'm sure there was one from York. Nope, not seeing anything, but there was a prince. Prince Grimoald of Lombardy. That's... well, she's very old, so you won't have many children. But that's okay, because you're not my main heir. Yep, so let's just pick this woman. I'm assuming Prince Grimoald's actually nowhere in line to the crown. Nope. Well, I can't see him anyway. No, well, that was probably a pointless alliance, but whatever. So, got a prisoner, Fatima. And what kind of character are we? Again, we are kind, but gluttonous, wrath, proud, strong, brave, and we're a charismatic negotiator. I suppose kind's the main thing here. So, release from prison? Because obviously no one's going to pay her ransom. While searching for a lost chalice, I came upon a band of rogues who lost me. We lose $3.05. Or 3 ducats and 5, whatever the lesser of a ducat is. Got some Vikings to go fight. And just hopefully we'll win this. Yep. Cool. Well, that passes the time, I suppose. But just how much money were we looking at? Because we really need, yeah, probably 9,000 soldiers. So that's going to be basically 1,000 ducats. Or we could get it, yeah, 300s, that's about the same. A priest has arrived and asked for an audience. After being shown in, he explains the small church can no longer protect the holy relic it holds due to robbers plaguing the countryside. He therefore asks for your family to keep it. Yes, we shall protect it. Well, that's good. Gain piety and a bit of prestige or something like that. Actually, so yeah, that's going to take a while, unfortunately, saving up the money that we're going to need to win a single war against the Ummayads. They're at peace with King Pepin the Great. That's bad, but they're fighting Vikings. Actually, what's all my council up to? You are sowing dissent in Seville. That's okay. Training troops in Corona. Fine. Raising taxes. Excellent. Oh, we're going to war with the Ummayads. Wow. Calling in our allies. King Theodore the Gentle. What country? Bavaria? Okay, do I have any more allies? No, I don't. And we'll call up my tiny armies. And let's just try and defeat this Ummayyad army here while we can. Cool, the Bavarians are going to come and help us eventually. Oops, someone wants to join the war. The Count of Dax. Okay, that's very nice of you. Well, we do need all the help we get, so I'm not going to turn anybody away. But even the Bavarian army is not going to come close to what we need to defeat the Ummayyads here. Someone else. The Countess of Brerick, which I think's right there. Dax has sent 400 soldiers, but they've gone to Navarra instead of linking it with my army. And Brerick's just sitting in their own county on the other side of the ocean. And well, the Ummayyads, oh no, here they come. 6,000 soldiers. No, we are proud, aren't we? Yes, so we are going to stand and fight here. Even though we're certain to lose. And again, we have to defend our capital. What are they trying to take from us? Second Umayyad Holy War for Galicia. Yeah, I suppose we'll raise up our 50-something soldiers here, 55 of them. Because they'll prove... we might as well let them go defend their castles. You've been stomping around the whole day, grinding your teeth, and suddenly you realise why you have been in a bad mood all day. You just can't seem to abide having lazy people around you anymore. I'll get him to be less slothful when I'm around, or it grinds my gears, but it might upset people if I lecture them just like that. No, we are wroth and we're clearly in a bad mood, so we're taking it out on this guy. Oh, my son died. That was the one I just married off. Oh, she's pregnant though. Yep, she just had a daughter called Leo de Gundis. Which was her second daughter, I didn't realise that. And where are the Bavarian soldiers? Oh, apparently they're not at war, or they're not helping us anymore. I definitely can't get holy orders yet. Nope. My wife Arsindis was captivated by the grace and strength of hunting birds and begged me for a bird. Will a buzzard do? Too dangerous? Let's get her a buzzard. We're kind, but we have to remember that we've got to save money up for our mercenaries. Especially since it looks like we're about to lose our capital province. But well, the Ummayad should be having problems here with revolts. And he's in hiding, so we're not really going to be able to kill this guy. But we might as well try. I want to invite plotters, but I doubt there will be any that would want to come. Oh, a couple would if we bribe them. But they don't have a lot of power between them. Oh, the Emir of Toledo would possibly come over on our side. Oh, where's he gone? There he is. Well, that might be worth bribing him. I know, bribe for him is going to be very expensive. Whereas those two will be cheap to bribe. And we've lost the war. Oh, and this girl is fantastic at learning and military. It's my daughter. Let's educate her ourselves if we can. Cool, we lost the war, and with that goes Galicia. Amuna feels I've risked too much my escapades and tried to persuade me from stopping risking my life, but it's such a thrill. And another child, Adelgundas de Cantabria, needs a tutor. It's my granddaughter this time. This guy can do it. I should have actually looked to see what she was good at. Military. Oh, whatever, I think that guy was pretty alright at military, so it'll be fine. Our son can be our Chancellor, and my nephew Count Usur has asked me to spend some quality family time in Mitterberg. I'm sure he's there for me to become better friends with Duke Aurelio of Benevento. That sounds nice. Okay, and what can my son do? So, descent. Where was the Emir of Toledo? I thought it was that one in there. Oh, of course, because they're not called Toledo, they're called other things. You can just go there for now, because I think that's... oh, the Emirate of Toledo? Yeah, I'd say that's probably who you are. Yep. So hopefully I'll get him to like or dislike that guy a bit more, his Sultan. Oh no, he's already come over to my side. So that's good. What's this black circle up here mean? Waiting for an answer. So we've invited him, but he hasn't said yes yet. And we've got to get this up to 100%. And we can probably, realistically, get it up to maybe 20. Anyway, Igalona asks, why did you let off that peasant accused from poaching? And this is my daughter. To be honest, we are kind. So because you need the deer more than me, seems more realistic here. And that makes her kind as well. Oh, this is that one who's really awesome. 12 learning and 12 martial. And who's this? Aurelio, our grandson? Here to the Williar of Pontevedra. How did that happen? Anyway, Catholic priests are constantly pestering me about religion, the Blessed Virgin and money to the church. No matter what I do, promises to pay more or read the Holy Scriptures more thoroughly, they won't leave me alone. Please someone help me to stop. Yes. Oh Blessed Virgin, help me and I'll be a better Catholic. I think being proud would more likely to ask the Virgin Mary for help than a random woman. Well, not a random woman. Someone. Anyway, this guy needs a tutor, but unfortunately he's an imbecile. So let's try and find the smartest person we can. Count of Vizcaya. Because this guy's also going to inherit a Willia of Pontevedra, which is like, I thought it was a, no, not a mosque, it must be a castle somewhere. Some people, not that one. Nope. Just wonder how it was that he managed to get to a spot where we can inherit some castle in a Muslim land. It's Pontevedra I'm looking for. I could just search for it, but I'll find it eventually just by doing this. It is. Oh, we're auto-saving. Then we'll be able to see what these ones are. Those are mosques. There we go. Nope, still haven't found it. I call that's my awesomely intelligent daughter. It's also become a charismatic negotiator. And well, now we're going to have to marry her to someone. Preferably someone King of East Anglia. Well, East Anglia is not a lot, really. The Duke of Poitou, Chief of Damnunia. What do you have? Nothing really great there. Lots of counts here. Oh, an alliance with King Pippin the Great. Yes, we'll marry this guy. Here to the Kingdom of Middle Francia. That's East Francia, but Middle Francia is still going to be a big chunk of that kingdom. Oh, we're missing a marshal. And well, this guy wants to be marshal, but he doesn't look very good at it, so we'll get this one to be our marshal. There can be training troops there. This guy should also set to be raising taxes in our actual land. You can also research technology there. Cool, so we've now actually got a decent ally. And let's get military organisation, cavalry, siege equipment. We shouldn't really. Oh, let's get shipbuilding. And castle infrastructure will give us improved keeps, gets us defensive fortifications. Duke Aurelio, my nephew. When I introduced my friend to Duke Aurelio, I had high hopes. I hope they would become fast friends so we could spend time together, the three of us. Hopefully that'll work out. And tolerance? Nope. Well, that's it. So Middle France, or East Francia I should say, is our ally now. They are currently at war with the Ummayads. Oh, and looks like they're trying to take Barcelona, which would be very good for us. And there goes the Ummayad's army, 13,000 strong now. Whereas in comparison, my total army is 2,000. So as I said earlier, I don't have much hope of actually doing something. And why is my spy master in Navarra? Let's go and build a spy network in La Mancha. I'm not sure what that actually does though. Like, I mean, I can expose the Sultan if I find out some bad information about him, which I guess would make his vassals less likely to follow him. And I really should have spent him over here so I could watch the progress of this war, because the French are occupying those two. My son-in-law, the Duke of Bourbon, has died. And there's my daughter. And my grandson is the Duke of Bourbon. Oh, my cousin is the King of East Francia. Okay. Oh. That's right, I think I married someone in here. That crazy woman. Who? I'm probably easier to find out. Prince Mayor Aurelio the Young. Why am I a mayor? Anyway, I'm robbed again. I hold a castle as my thing. But apparently I'm a Prince Mayor as opposed to a king. Don't ask me, I don't know. You've been stomping around the whole day, grinding your teeth at this thing again. We are yelling at someone new. Chelbo Yeshaya, or something like that. Cool, my granddaughter is a thrifty clerk. And who can she be married to? Let's just see who's got the highest rank here. Oh, the Duke of Bourbon. Another one of my relatives. I could marry them. But I'm kind of thinking we should marry someone who we kind of can marry as opposed to waiting a few years. But it doesn't look like there are any people like that, so it's probably worth going for a duke anyway. In which case the best bet is Mallorca, which would actually be really good because it will be just here. Oh, and there's Vikings. Yeah, let's give it a go here. Oh, that's right, they come with 0 morale, so those guys are going to lose very quickly. And then we'll have a numerical advantage, but the morale is going to be very poor. But hopefully we'll win this battle still. Doesn't look like it. Raise more soldiers? Nope. I might as well send them all back. Actually, maybe what we should be doing is offering to join this guy's war. Just try and help take Barcelona or whatever. Okay, we made some guy dislike the Emir, which isn't what we wanted, but it doesn't hurt. Attention 29, so we'll be slightly outnumbered. But, well, we've got cavalry, they don't. So we might do alright here. Actually, our army is much better than theirs in terms of quality. They've just got the advantage in light infantry and archers. We've got lots of heavy infantry and pikemen and cavalry. And their advantage in archers actually isn't that huge. So maybe we'll have a go. Just see if we've got any better generals, such as... Well, we don't have anyone with any bonuses, but we can get Silo there. And Chalbo, that's the guy I yelled at earlier. Nope, that didn't help. We're now a flat terrain expert as well. And the Vikings are leaving. So I suppose mission accomplished. Books have always fascinated me, and when I heard that a friend of mine is a scholar and a member of a small group of people dedicated to studying books, discussing them and learning more about our world through philosophy and science, I knew I had to know more. Tell me about the scholars, it sounds boring, I need time to stay so I can impress the group of scholars. That's us. We are very proud and we would want to impress these smart people. Anyway, nope, you've stopped fighting the Ummayads. See, I'm not sure if I declare war on them now, would Francia come? And they didn't even win, they didn't take Barcelona. Apparently one of the courtiers has been annoying my wife Arcindus, and instead of asking me for help, she took the matter into her own hands and made sure the courtier would never annoy her again or he'd know the consequences. I think she did the right thing. We are wrath ourselves and we're kind of proud, so I think we'd accept our wife beating up some annoying person, even though we are kind. We could probably understand. Oh, 60% of my children are still alive. This guy, our son's actually getting quite old. Who's besieging this? Someone's fighting each other. Your daily routine involves swinging blades as a training dummy, but you can only learn so much from fighting an inanimate enemy, and it gets kind of dull after a while. Oh yeah, we could lose. You could use someone to fight with. Okay. At the moment, King Pippin is not at war with anybody. Is there a way to see if he would come to war with us or for us before clicking on it? No, it doesn't seem to be. Holy War for Navarra? Maybe we should do that. I have subjects in his court, he might execute them. I wonder who that would be. Leon? Galicia? Castille? Asturias? Yeah, I think if we do go to war it would be for Navarra, but we might wait just a little while until the truce expires in the year 844, so 9 years. And by then we'd be able to afford, well, at least maybe 5,000 or 6,000 mercenaries, which would be a huge help. The church wants to organise a miracle play for a local saint in our... I'm never sure how to say this. Demons? They seem to feel that it should fall on our shoulders to pay for it. It is for the glory of God. If the church wants it, the church pays for it. I think we'll pay it. That we are proud and this will reflect well on us, and, well, we're kind. Well, I mean, well, we're kind of gluttonous, I suppose, so that would also help. So I think, I don't really see anything here that would suggest that we wouldn't want it. And you still haven't replied to my request to help me kill your Sultan. Is it worth trying to bribe this guy? Oh, how much does it cost? Seem the gift is what I want. Oh no, not arrange a marriage. My liege, my network of spies here in La Mancha found out that the local noble is a homosexual. What should I do with this information? Blackmail him, spread rumours about him. Well, like, who is the local noble? Let's blackmail him. And our granddaughter needs a tutor. Let's do it ourselves. Oh, this is the one here. Her father's dead, so she's not an orphan. She's been raised by this Lombard woman. Anyway, I was gonna send this dude a gift. Nope, where's he gone? Okay, it's not there anymore, so we can't send him a gift. Oh, they've put a truce with me until the year 840. But I can declare war on them. And who are they fighting? Looks like lots of Vikings. I'm kind of tempted to just do this anyway. Just to see. Oh no, we obviously can't call our allies in because no option has popped up. Where's call to arms? It's not there. Well, this is a problem. And we lost our court chaplain. And we've only got kind of incompetent people left to replace it. But that's okay. So I'm not going to bother getting any mercenaries for this war because we're obviously going to lose. Since we can't call our allies in. But that was a good thing to know. So it looks like we're going to lose right here. Man, their armies have so much cavalry. Cool, and white piece, no, can we surrender? Yes we can. I might have been able to win that if I hired mercenaries since they're... even then probably not. Oh, there's another Catholic uprising, that's fantastic. Hopefully they do very well and take a lot of the Ummayad's land. And then... well, just weaken them a little bit. Quite surprised Saxony's still there. Okay, that's again not what we want. Another spy master. Could get our wife to do it. Yeah, let's do that. And the rebels are way down the south here, I think. But let's just go. Yeah, just back to building a spy network. I really should find out what that actually does. Nope, and now nobody is in our plot. Oh well. Oh, that was another thing. This one, let's just go yell at Fatima. I suppose the other thing we could do is we could just ask to be this guy's vassal, but we can't because he's also a king. Can't be the vassal of someone at the same rank as you. Arranged marriage? Yep, go for it. You're alright here. Zealous, humble. Actually, since we'll be probably dying pretty soon, what's our son like? Zealous, gregarious, that's good. Envious, not so great. Arbitrary, not so great. Brave's alright. The grey eminence is pretty good. This will be fun. Don't really like being zealous though, mainly because my backup plan, if I think I'm actually down to 1 duchy. No, I've got 2. My granddaughter is having temper tantrums. Apparently she punched the cook's son in the face again. The kid shows spirit, or pray for her soul. I kind of don't think we'd do either of these. Ah, the kid shows spirit. We'd be proud of our family, and as I've said before, we ourselves are Roth, so we can probably understand the urge to punch people. But yeah, I was saying, we've basically can lose 1 more war before we're in critical condition, because otherwise, you know, if they take Castille, we'll just be reduced to Vizcaya. But we can live with 1 province for a while at least. And well, yeah, my backup plan was if they declare a holy war, just to convert religion and then kind of join the Ummayads, I suppose. Or no, at that point the Francians will probably just declare war on me and take the last little bit. But well, so sometimes you just got to take risks like that. But yeah, with a zealous king, it would just kind of defeat the whole role-playing purpose of the game if zealots can just convert religion like it was nothing, or well, not nothing, just because the situation demanded it. And who's inheriting what here? You're inheriting the Kingdom of France, and this one, my son-in-law, is inheriting East Francia. No, he's not inheriting Middle Francia. And okay, so I wonder who's getting East Francia. West, I mean. The Catholic priests are blah blah blah. This thing again. We are praying to get better thingamabobs. So I suppose I really want to be allied with France and Aquitaine. Well, what kingdoms do you actually hold? East Francia, France, Middle Francia, Aquitaine and Burgundy. So if we're allied with the guy who's going to end up with this land, and probably these ones here, but no, he'll get 2 kingdoms, I think is the way it works. So maybe Burgundy and East Francia, or Middle Francia and East Francia. Because I'll get France as the primary one, and probably also Aquitaine and one of those 2. And Frisia is part of the Kingdom of East Francia, so we'll go with that guy. You'd have to assume. Really, nobody wants to think of coming and joining my plots? Nope. And it's still 6 more years till we can actually get East Francia to join us in a war. And to be honest, their king will probably be dead by then, and there's a good chance that we too will be dead fairly soon. Maybe, maybe not. 56 isn't that old. Actually, what's that building thing? We're building... Oh, our wife is in Astindis building stuff. Whereas that star means this is me. And this is my heir. And his heir, who is of course my heir eventually, is an imbecile. But he's a gregarious one, and a brave one, and a proud one. Nope, he's now a cowardly one. A cowardly imbecile. You will make a fantastic king. That was sarcasm if you couldn't tell. Let's see what we can do in terms of fears. Presented, no, we want to hold a sum of fear. Just to keep the peasants happy. And while our guys gluttonous. It's been a while since we've had a fair or a tournament or anything like that. We've invited a monkey trainer to the summer fair and the performance went well until one of the monkeys refused to ride on top of a pig. The trainer bit the monkey with a stick, which led two other monkeys to attack the trainer, biting him and hitting him with his own stick. Serves him right. Here's your monkey. I don't want to ever see you again. I think we'll say serves him right. We're kind and we wouldn't want to see a man beating any animals anyway. It's just kind of wrong in a way that beating a person isn't. Oh cool, 2100 soldiers now. It's a bit of an improvement. And Ummayyads have declared war again. And again we can't call in our allies. What is happening here? Because is Bavaria also not our ally anymore? Nope. Actually, it looks like the rebels won that war. And I really don't have a call to arms thing here. Nope. Okay. Well, we're going to be reduced to one province, it looks like. So, well, the question is it going to be worth calling out or bringing up some mercenaries just to fight this war here? I suppose so. It's like our last real chance. It was a mistake inviting the jumping Jews of Jerusalem to the summer fair. They are jumping at different rhythms despite the rhythmic fraying of a harp. They tirelessly keep jumping, jumping, jumping until one of them loses balance and falls towards his brothers, causing them all to fall to the floor. Off with their heads? Possibly. The end was fun? Maybe. Or I want my money back. Yeah, I think we'll take our money back. Like, we are proud and we are wroth. And who are you? The Count of Kurnev and the Count of Leon. It's obviously not that Leon. But yeah, sure. The peddlers are loading their wares and the summer festival is over. Gaining 10 prestige is nice. Actually, what's our ambition? We have none. Okay, we won a sneaky little battle there. Let's try and attack this army in Corona. Because unfortunately it looks like most of the Ummayyads are kind of hanging out down in the south still, and well, they're not really hanging out so much as they are amassing. Oh cool, we've captured some guy. I'll just try and keep knocking out these armies if we can. My daughter practically lives in the kitchen. Eat and be merry, child. We are kind and we're gluttonous ourselves. And well, there's lots of armies down the south here. And of course all these little battles we've been fighting have meant nothing for the war as a whole. But we'll just get our forces together and then... Actually no, let's just besiege this for a while. And it looks like the Ummayyads are just hanging out. Nope, they're marching north now. So that's going to suck. And if we were to hire some mercenaries, most expensive we can get 3,000, which would give us 5,100 against the 8,400 Ummayyads. So it kind of feels better just to hold on to my money for now. then hopefully in 6 years' time we can have a war alongside French, and we'll be able to actually, you know, fight the Ummayyads on equal terms. Well, here they come. Could have run away, but we're not that kind of person. We could have at least tried to run away. Won another little quick battle there, and we will be defeated. Oops, and we're about to lose this battle as well. No, we'll let them keep fighting. We are proud and we are wrath, and we'll just let them all die in our fortresses. Well, not all of them because they're going to win, but a couple of hundred. Oops, you want to come fight? That's quite alright with me. Okay, and we're about to be reduced to a single province kingdom, which will only last until the Sultan of the Ummayyads takes it, at which point might as well try and join up with the Francians. Oh look, there's our allies, 200 of them. Oh, and Kernev's, that's the guy who came and joined us. Enemy raiders have attacked the small chapel where your family relic was kept. The priest tending the chapel tried to stop them but was slain on the doorstep. Well, we've lost our relic, but it's not that big a deal, I suppose. Still not doing the one I want, which is to get this guy to dislike this guy a lot more. Hopefully those 1200 arrive quickly, but I don't think they'll arrive in time. Nope, not. Well, I suppose they were close. Oh, they did arrive, but not. They really should have arrived sooner if they wanted to do anything. And that's us losing the war, reduced to a single province. Now, lots of our children need guardians, and we just had a bunch of people arrive at our court. I think I'll just get all of these people sorted, and then we'll call it an episode. Righteous imprisonment. Demand religious conversion. No, whatever. We'll just work on getting the children educated. Who are you? Distant kinswoman. You. Educate. Yeah, that'll do. And this person, my grandson. Oh, this is the... So we'd better educate. No, we'll send him to this guy. Just because he really needs to get some intelligence. This person, another distant kinsman. Yeah, can be educated by some random. And we've already done him. There it is, Adocinda. Another very distant person, and yep. So we can imprison this woman. She won't convert. Would to take the vows? We could do that. Could just marry her to some random person, as opposed to arresting her. And now she'll leave my court, I imagine. Or maybe not, she's still here. Because this guy's probably still in my court. A message to invite to plot from Theodora. They want us to kill that person. No, not right now. Well, I don't know why I can arrest her. Apparently there's just something she's done that's not quite suitable. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I was going to end the episode here. But my daughter, my granddaughter, lacks all passion and ambition, perfectly content with her lot in life. That will not do. And we will leave it there. Well, this really isn't looking good for us. As we see, we're a single province kingdom. We have lost, well, 80% of our kingdom in this last episode, and there isn't very much hope of us actually holding on to this last one for very long. So it looks like this will be a very short Let's Play. Anyway, I'm hoping you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you all next time.